What's going on? So I got to ask this one about Charles Barkley versus James Worthy. Who was the better of the two? Small forward battle royale. Who you got? Barkley cleared the deck. Now Worthy got the three rings, and he played on the better teams. But was he better than Charles Barkley? The indication says Barkley was a better player. You never hear James Worthy's name mentioned amongst. He had impeccable footwork. And I remember the 88 final when he was MVP, the triple double at the end, when a triple double was like, wow, especially the numbers he put up. And he played with Magic and Kareem, but he was always a guy that kind of gelled inwardly and had moments. Great player. There's no question about it for, Hall of Fame, etc. But it was like, I did the one about Scottie Pippen and Kawhi Leonard. Well, James Worthy was kind of more like Scottie style. He wasn't Kawhi style. He took over after, but he wasn't. It wasn't that kind of takeover now. So when I looked about this, and that's the thing about it, if you put his success with Barkley's career, Charles Barkley would probably be considered somewhere between anywhere from 11 to 19 at the latest 22 best player of all time. If you were putting that, at least with a ring or two, considering his impact and his league MVP and stuff, that should push this in perspective. Because sometimes when you look at a guy who's had that kind of success, played on a great team, etc., then you're looking at it against another guy. You're looking at it through different lenses. I think Worthy went to 5 finals and won three because I know they lost to Boston, uh, 84, and then of course they lost to Detroit. Well, actually lost three. You think with the six finals? Yeah, I'm trying to calculate. But Barkley didn't have that kind of luxury. He went to one finals and lost to Chicago, and Michael Jordan went off in that finals, as we all know. But Barkley got that MVP that year. But this is the thing. You just kind of put things in perspective about, yeah, sometimes it's timing, it's where you at, it's who you play with, it's all those kind of factors. And so uh it's an interesting kind of debate and argument about, you sit there and you're thinking, wow, that's really something. Because Worthy was considered one of the 50 greatest players ever, one of the 75 greatest players ever, and no one ever questions that. But then when I get asked about how he stacks up against Barkley, and the reason why you can do this, they played in the same era. They both ran breaks. They both were off, were doing things. It's just that is a big difference with who you play with. And there was a rumor about Charles Barkley going to the Lakers. That was real. Imagine him with Magic and Kareem. And you gotta kind of wonder what it'd have been like if he'd have been able to just be free and go off and do what he do, especially having a guy who could set you up like Magic could. What would that have done for his career? So it's a lot of those what ifs and those imagine. And does James Worthy thrive with that Phoenix Suns team with Kevin Johnson, Reggie Dumas, the late Oliver Miller, and then you got Dan Marley? Does he? How does that work? So there's a lot of things to kind of like debate. Does his career have the same hit? Because playing for North Carolina Tar Heels, being successful, coming to the Lakers, that's a charmed life. So, and there was always some people that kind of said that if you put Jerome Kersey with the Lakers, they could have done the same. They thought some people kind of. I thought Worthy was a great player and talent. I think he had a nasty footwork and first step. But there's no doubt in my mind Charles Barkley got Embiid in this one. That's just me personally speaking. But you let me know what you think below in the comments. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like, and hit that membership, because when you do, requests like this come true. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free, stay true. And Barkley is one of those dudes that, you do wonder, had he been in a better situation with the right cast, because he came to Philly, Moses was old, Dr. J was old. And that was a fact. Andrew Toney was hurt. And that's unfortunate because they could have been a scary duo. They are probably, I'm going to do a video, the what if duo. They definitely would have been something if Andrew Toney had been healthy to catch the round mound in his prime. I'm out.